How did a janitor who pinned his coat together with safety pins die with an $8 million fortune? And why did a Harvard-educated executive with every advantage end up completely bankrupt? The answer is a secret that has nothing to do with how smart you are, and everything to do with a hidden force that controls your money. The story of the janitor and the executive isn't a fairy tale. It's a real-life puzzle explained in Morgan Housel's groundbreaking book, The Psychology of Money. It proves that financial success isn't a hard science, it's a soft skill. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 3 of the most powerful psychological truths from this book. These aren't your typical save more, spend less tips. This is about rewiring your brain. And stick around for the last lesson, because it reveals why most people fail to build wealth, even when they're doing everything right. Getting this one concept could be the difference between retiring with millions or nothing. All right, let's start with a truth that makes most successful people uncomfortable. You are not fully in control. We all know Bill Gates, genius, hard worker. But did you know he got incredibly lucky? In the 1960s, he attended one of the only high schools in the world with a computer. He even admitted that without that school, there would be no Microsoft. Now, have you ever heard of Kent Evans? He was Gates' best friend, just as brilliant, just as obsessed with computers. By all accounts, he was destined for the same success. But he died in a mountaineering accident before graduating. Same skill, different outcome. One was touched by extreme luck, the other by extreme risk. This isn't to say hard work doesn't matter. It does. But we ignore these invisible forces. We see a CEO go bankrupt and call him a fool. We see a janitor get rich and call him a genius. But nothing is ever as good or as bad as it seems. The lesson: stop judging yourself and others so harshly. And more importantly, build a financial plan that can survive a bad roll of the dice. Because sooner or later, life will hit you with something you never saw coming. Have you ever noticed how many lottery winners and famous athletes go broke? Mike Tyson earned over $400 million and ended up $23 million in debt. Why? Because getting rich and staying rich are 2 completely different skills. Getting rich requires taking big risks. It's optimism. It's betting on yourself. But staying rich, that requires the opposite. It demands humility, paranoia, and the fear that everything you've built could be taken away in an instant. This is where the Harvard executive failed and the janitor succeeded. The executive kept making bigger and bigger bets until one finally wiped him out. The janitor, Ronald Read, just did one simple thing. He survived. He saved what he could, invested it, and never got greedy. He let compounding do its magic over decades. Warren Buffett's secret isn't being the best investor. It's being an investor since he was a boy. His skill is investing, but his secret is time. As he says, the first rule of compounding is to never interrupt it unnecessarily. If you've made some money in crypto or stocks, this is for you. Shift your mindset from growth to survival. The goal isn't to burn the brightest, it's to last the longest. If this is making sense so far, hit that like button to let me know. Okay, here's the final, most dangerous trap. How much money is enough? If you just thought of a number, what happens when you get there? Will you stop? Or will the goalpost move? This is the trap of never enough. Take Rajat Gupta. He was the CEO of a massive company with a net worth of over $100 million. He had everything, but he wanted more. He got caught insider trading to make a little extra cash, and it cost him everything: his reputation, his freedom, his career. He risked what he had and needed for something he didn't have and didn't need. Social comparison is the fuel for this fire. You see someone with a nicer car, a bigger house, and suddenly what you have feels inadequate. It's an endless, soul-crushing game you can't win, because there will always be a bigger fish. Have you ever felt that? Let me know in the comments. The hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving. It's realizing that things like your reputation, your freedom, and your family are priceless, and no potential gain is worth risking them. So, let's bring it all back to the janitor. He didn't just die with $8 million. He died with something far more valuable. The ultimate goal of money isn't stuff. It's control over your time. The ability to wake up and say, I can do whatever I want today, is the highest form of wealth. That's what Ronald Read had. That's true wealth. So the key takeaway is this. Real wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep and how long you can keep it. If this video changed how you think about money, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Our next video dives into the black swan events that can destroy fortunes overnight and how you can prepare for them. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.